His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
And we're back.
Do you have the fragments of Wuthrad still?
I do.
I'll need to prepare them for mounting again.
Excellent. I return them with honor. Give fragments. Here, take them. Yes.
Careful with those. Don't want even more fragments.
Little bit too flowery.
Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's
Fair
another
enough.
piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
And I am? Sure.
Thank you. I'll be here.
Alright. So, let's go get this piece of Wuthrad. Get this reforged. I've not added in any mods or anything. What's that? Hello.
Lead on.
So, she stayed... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're wearing ebony armor. Why don't I have any ebony armor?
I've got your back.
We need to trade some things.
What do you want me to carry?
I don't want to steal your ebony armor. Which apparently I can't. I could take your muffled shoes, though. I suppose I wouldn't have stolen...
I'll follow.
Okay, I suppose I wouldn't have stolen it anyway. Bit overkill, but... Yeah, so as I was saying, I've not installed any mods. When she got dismissed, she just hung around here. I wonder if that's a feature of the follower mod herself, or if that's part of the quest. When your followers stop following you because of a quest, they stay wherever it was. Curious. So, yeah. I've not added any mods. However, I noticed some problems with massive flickering shadows and some other glitches. So what I've actually done is... Oh, sorry. I've deleted my ini file and taken a fresh one. So I may have to tweak my ini again. Where would we be keeping? Search the end table. Fragment of Wuthrad. Kodlak's journal. Should we read it? Is it rude? Let's read it. Oh, what else is Kodlak here? The unusual gem. And I'm not stealing his money. Would this classify as stealing? I'm not stealing any books. Song of Hrormir. Heavy. Oh! Also stealing. Not stealing that either. Daedra heart. Kodlak had a Daedra heart on a plate in his quarters. Let's not ask. Oh! Kodlak's journal. In my dream, I see the line of harbingers start with Isgramor. Each of them ascends to Sovngarde until we come to Terfig, who first turned us to the ways of the beast. He tries to enter Sovngarde, but before he can even approach, he is set upon by a great wolf, who pulls him into the hunting grounds, where Hircine laughs with welcoming arms. Terfig seems regretful, but also eager to join Hircine after a lifetime of service as a beast. Then I see every next harbinger turn away from Sovngarde and enter the hunting grounds of their own accord, until it comes to me, and I see great sun on the misty horizon beckoning me. It appears I have a choice, and then at my side a stranger I had not seen before. As I look into his eyes, we turn to see the same wolf who dragged away Tarfig, and he and I draw weapons together. I realize this is only a dream, but a strong enough dream to inspire a man like me to take to writing, so it must be of some import. I've spoken of my thoughts to the circle, withholding the part about the stranger, lest Skjor worry I will no longer seek his counsel, and I was not surprised to see them torn by it. Skjor and Ayla are strong in the ways of the beast, and even seem to suggest that the hunting grounds would be their choice of afterlife if it were truly a choice. Vilkas seemed most troubled. The boy is as fierce as a saber cat in battle, but his heart's fire burns too brightly at times. He felt deceived, and I don't blame him. Farkas didn't know what to think, but I believe he will come around with me and his brother eventually. He usually does. I don't know what to do about Skjor and Ayla. I know they respect the companions and me, but they take to the blood more deeply than the rest of us. I think actually, so do I. Fortune smiles upon us. Yesterday, Vilkas was telling me how difficult it had been for him to give up his transformations. This might explain why Vilkas didn't want to turn into a werewolf when we went killing and slaying. Got it. Until we could pursue a true cure, the twins and I have chosen not to give in to the beast blood. For me, it's provided a clearer head, but Vilkas seems to be suffering a bit for it. Farkas seems completely untroubled. Not a lot gets to Farkas. That boy continues to amaze me with his fortitude. While Vilkas was confiding through the shadows of Jorvaskr, I saw a newcomer approach, who wished to join our numbers. It was the stranger from my dream, the one who would stand with me against the beast. Vilkas began speaking obliquely, not wishing to air our problems in front of our guest, and I had to be doubly cautious to not reveal anything of our secrets to the newcomer, whilst also not revealing the details of my dream to Vilkas. I don't know how the politicians deal with these sorts of machinations daily. In any case, I've sent Vilkas to test the newcomer. We'll see if he is truly the great warrior I've dreamt of. No, I was not a great warrior, still am not. This newcomer it seems, made of decent stock. He calls himself Richard, and has already impressed some of the circle with his mettle. Easily impressed. I still keep my own counsel on his place in my dream for now. Let us see what kind of destiny he is carving before hitching to him. In the meanwhile, I look for ways of cleansing my blood. The writings and legends on the subject are sparse and contradictory. I don't wish to engage any wizardry on this matter, but I fear they may be the only ones who best know how to navigate these worlds of knowledge. It's apparent to me now that Terfig's choice to turn us was indeed a mistake. Magics and their ilk are not in keeping with the spirit of the companions. We face our problems directly, without the needs of such trickery. I can only hope to guide us back to the true path of Isgramor before the rot takes me. Richard continues to impress. I don't know yet where he will stand on the question of the blood, but the question has not been presented yet. He does know that we carry the beast blood and appears curious about it. Soon enough I can explain our troubles and hopefully see what role he will play. I'm amazed that Ayla thinks she can keep a secret amongst this drunken rabble. Especially with the loss of Skjor, my heart aches. Emotions are fraying and the walls of discretion are first to fall. Apparently she and Richard are waging their own separate war against the Silver Hand in retaliation for Skjor's death. Their hearts are noble, but the course of vengeance is running hot, and I fear the counterstroke that may come if they do not rein in their fury. Well, that's a bit of a guilt trip, isn't it? It would seem that the old man's death is actually my fault. Mine and Ayla's fault. Richard shows valour, though even in this more underhanded time. We have not had cause to speak much, and that is something I deeply regret. I have high hopes for his destiny, as I realise that his appearance in my dream may indeed mark him as the harbinger to succeed me. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Still, a thin stick of wind is me. Granted, not quite the librarian I was, but every single warrior in this place could probably carve me in two blindfolded. Mind you, most of them probably couldn't spell their own name without a couple of hours practice and run up to it. That and the fact, let's face it, they're not exactly the most hygienic bunch. Perhaps he's looking for something slightly more than the ability to stab people in the face. So, who knows? I have received few dreams over the course of my life, but when they come, I have learned to trust them. I have also learned to trust the instincts of my heart. which tells me that Richard can carry the Companion's legacy as truly as any residing in Jorvaska, especially with the loss of Skjor. Isla is too solitary, Vilkas too fiery, and Farkas too kind-hearted. Only Richard stands as a true warrior who can keep a still mind against these burning hearts. Alright, well, I'll grant you that my mind might be better than all of theirs, but I didn't exactly keep my mind from the burning, so to speak, in my retaliation recently. So you may have misjudged me. I will not speak to him of any of this, though. It is too much to burden another with. My hope is that he and I can keep counsel over the coming years, that I can impart the wisdom of the Harbingers. All things in time. Firstly, I will seek his assistance in the matter of the witches of Glenmorrel. It would appear that our path to the cure is not without some poetic justice for the tricksters who first cursed us. Well,
I never thought they would actually let me join them.
it's a bit of a double-edged reading, wasn't it? It would seem
I avoid going to Eastmarch if I
he
can. Something in the air.
thought very highly of me. Maybe too highly. And obviously seemed to value my brain and my ability to control myself. Although recent events definitely do make you wonder if that was wise.
You're back.
Well spotted.
Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Okay. You probably have to stay outside, I'm afraid. In your ebony armour. What's with the ebony armour? Dear, oh dear.
The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkas.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde, but all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
This is true.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about.
Sometimes Farkas
Should
is
be honoring
a
Kodlak,
lot cleverer than we
no
give him
matter our own thoughts on the blood.
credit for.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Ruthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and the elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools
Could you
are
come
meant
into
to
the
be
light?
broken and repaired.
I can't quite see
Is
you.
that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Ruthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more.
Strange lighting in
As
here,
the one
really.
who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Ruthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare
Whoa.
to journey to the tomb of
Are you
Iskramor
serious?
for Kodlak.
You think I should carry that into battle? Does it come with wheels so I can actually drag it behind me? Are you nuts? Look at it. What does Richard look like? Actually, the armour sort of helps, doesn't it? However, definitely not a Richard kind of thing. Yeah, the lighting in here is... I'm using Climates of Tamriel. Oh. Do you know, in all of my playthroughs, I have never discovered this. Now, somebody told me there was a secret way in. Whoa. Where are we? So we're at the back of Battleborn. Oh! Oh god, can I get back up there? No. Damn. Alright. Hey, for my horse, who apparently has a tracking device for his master. Nice one. Yeah. Okay. What was I doing? There was a quest going on there. Glory, go to Isgramor's tomb with the circle. And where would that be? Right. Winterhold. And... oh, gosh. Whoosh. Question is, what's the best way of getting there? However, before I make that decision, I actually... ooh, I want to do some crafting, selling, etc. So I'm going to go back into the city. Yeah, now, I was wondering if the ini file would stop some of the horrible... you know, refreshing my ini file was going to stop some of the horrible flickery problems I've had. But you'll notice that the waterfall, the one really far in the distance, is not animated. You notice? As I get closer, it'll start animating. Although not particularly... there you go. Still, it looked a bit better than it was. Yeah, all I did was delete the ini files and restart the game's launcher and select Ultra and let it rebuild the ini for me. So I've probably got some tweaks to make. Hello? Farkas? Seriously, mate, it's a long, long way to that tomb. You might want to put the sword on your... the lot of you, what? Is this some sort of weird training exercise? Because if you're expecting me to draw my weapon and run there semi-sideways, you're off your trolley. Alright, anyway, gonna go do selling, blah blah blah, crafting, all that sort of stuff. Okay, what on earth is a wet and cold icicle? Requires ice wraith teeth. 4 of. Okay, I'm gonna make one purely because I have no idea what one is. What would it come under? Icicle. Wet and cold icicle! No idea, no idea. This is probably for some other crafting thing. Ah well.
I've not been sleeping well lately. I've been having dreams of the Chaos Lord.
Okay, well, that's fine. I think I'm also going to take some more smithing skills. I really, really do. I want to improve my... so I'm going to take leathercraft. See what that lets me take. So, oh, executioner stuff. Does that allow me to improve any of the gear I've got now that I've taken that perk? Because I couldn't really improve anything I've got. Leather, right, I can improve that, but not that. Why can I not improve that? I lack the required perks. That's a shame. What about the ranger thing? What perk do I need for that then? Fine. Still very confused. They've made smithing a lot weaker in Skyrim, that's for sure. Smithing was overpowered though. It was almost an essential tree for any character that used armour or weapons. So, there you go. Okay, so I've done my crafting, I've had my alchemy, and so on. Got some supply, well I didn't get any supplies, I actually sold some stuff, got my bags lighter, and so on. And I have made a decision as to how I'm going to get to this place. I have decided one of the options was to actually go via Windhelm and Winterhold to discover those places. One of the things people always ask is, why don't you use the carriages? Even if you're not fast travelling, you use carriages, yes, but I generally prefer to ride or run to wherever I'm going at least once first. So for example, now that I visited Rorikstead, I don't mind taking a carriage there. Same with Falkreath and so on. because you don't discover anything on the way. When I was using the scenic carriages mod, that was great because I could take the scenic carriages early. You would discover everything on the way, and if there was a battle to had or an enemy, you'd have to get off and fight it. So that was great. But I'm not using that mod because I'm still not completely sure that that was not part of the reason I was having some crashes on my last playthrough. So anyway, but I decided the quickest way really was either to go via Fort Dawnstar and then up a mountain path down here and go via here. I think there's some sort of land bridge or ice bridge here. The other option is to go to Dawnstar, where there is a museum for me to check out and go down the coast. Not sure how hard that is, so a couple of options either way. I am leaning towards Dunstead and then going up through here, but it would be nice to discover Dawnstar, you know. So it's definitely an option. And that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I have also decided that I'm going to enable followers' horses. Because it's a bit odd, isn't it? I'm riding all the time and they're not. Anyway, so there we go. Now, one of the... Oh, am I not wearing my... Oh, I'm not. One of the things I am still worried about is the absence of any dragons. I have not been attacked by any dragons for quite some time. And I'm wondering if I have somehow bugged dragon spawn. Tell you what, though. I think resetting my ini file was a good idea. I'm thinking that it looks a lot better now. The distant terrain looks a lot better. I think I must have messed something up using the Skyrim configurator. Because this looks a lot better. Okay, what's this?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
What was all that about? Fine, whatever.
That's right.
Moron. Right. I was one of those mercenaries who knew of some adventure. Just some belligerent orc looking for a fight. What? Someone help what? Hey!
I'm getting out of here.
Oh, whoa! Okay. Oh, she's healing me. Thank you. Now, if somebody could... Whoa, this was not good, was it? Potion of slow time. People told me those are bugged. Does anyone know what it means? Someone said these are horribly bugged. Could somebody confirm that? Because I still like the idea of it. Yes, she did. What, there's more of them? She's sort of hitting them pretty hard, isn't she? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Because you're not. I'll tell you what you're not doing. Oh, no, I'm messing up my keys. Something rare here. Ah! Taking stamina potions. Yeah, oh, I forgot about Wolf. No, seriously, I'm one of you. I'm one of you. All right, okay. Whew. Well, she's sort of... She's kind of useful, you know. Wow. I wish you'd lose the armour, though. You look... Well, gotta be honest, you look a bit out of place with me. I'm holding these fur... Who are you, and why are you stealing from my corpses?
What do you need?
I need you to stop looting my corpses. Assassin's note. Right, they sent rather a lot of assassins. They don't like me much. And, funny. As instructed, you are to eliminate the priestess Cowidin by order of Jargreed Learn, High Theocrat. My spies have tracked her to Skyrim, where she seeks assistance to prevent the return of the Chaos Lords to this realm. She may be travelling with one or more companions, including Elric of Melniboné. I don't think so, unless you're saying I'm some reincarnation of the Eternal Champion. Rakir of Fum or Richard. Kill any you find with her. Do not underestimate Cowidin. She is resourceful and cunning and has already dispatched several of your comrades from the so-called Dark Brotherhood of Skyrim. Theleb Kana. Alright. Talk, woman.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
How may I help you?
You may tell me the truth.
I don't know what to say. I'm here on behalf of my temple to seek... More I can't say right now.
Well, that's irritating. I mean, not that assassins aren't always jumping out on me and attacking me, but it would have been nice to know that others might be doing so. And in droves, I might have 3 of them. That was. I ended up taking, I think about, I don't know, I think I pressed the potion hotkey about 500 times until I noticed she was healing me. Which is nice of her, considering she's the one who got me in trouble in the first place, but... Right, so whoever wrote the mod for this follower, for Kerry, is a Michael Moorcock fan by the sounds of things. There you go. Nice one. Now, I uninstalled the Footprints mod a while ago. I tried it out a little and then uninstalled it.
Sometimes I feel like I'm always just talking to myself. No one else ever has anything to say.
I'm talking tons. I can't shut up. People are always complaining about it. Hello, who are you? Yeah, but I can't remember. Does the Footprints mod give footprints to horses? I think it does, doesn't it?
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler.
Oh, no.
If it entices.
Drug dealer. Let's ignore him, Kerry. And you are...
Maik saw a mud crab the other day. Horrible creatures.
Fair enough. So, which way are we... Which way... We had decided we were going to go this way. Oh, no, I decided Dawnstar, haven't I? I've gotten... Oh, I don't know. Dawnstar. I like Dawnstar. I like the idea of Dawnstar. What did I see through there? Did I see... I thought I did. Silverdrift. Why is that ringing a bell? Silverdrift Lair. Is that just from another playthrough? Let's check this out. No. Retrieve. Let's put that one on. Miscellaneous. Visit the museum in Dawnstar. There. Interesting. Kill giant. Bring 1 mammoth tusk. Find Red Eagle's sword. Source of power in Highgate ruins. Shroud Hearth Barrow. For some reason, this rings a bell. They don't look very friendly, do they? Random fights, though. Random fights for no avail. What are you thinking? I wish I can remember what it was. I really do. No, it's completely eluding me. Come on, let's get out of it. We don't just wander around seeking random fights, completely pointless. Let's just follow this road all the way. Oh, I tell you what. Is that shadow striping? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm wondering if it was the tweaks I did to shadows to make them look nicer that's causing the problems in my ini file, but I've definitely got horrible shadow striping. Did I go in here? I don't think I did I? I went up here last time. So, Fort Dawnstar. That also rings a bell. I don't know why. I've just got... Fort Dawnstar, anything? You know what we need? I tell you what, this is what I've got to talk to the... I've got to talk to the Sky UI guys about this. Do you know what would be utterly useful? A search function here. You know what? I'm gonna type that right now. Excuse me a second. Alright, I've mentioned it to them, although apparently it's not as easy as it sounds. One thing I thought then is what I can do is just select absolutely every single solitary quest I have, except ones I absolutely don't want to do. Steal the private letter from Dengir. I might do that. It's a stupid letter anyway, but okay. So I've not these are easy, but the miscellaneous, I select all of them, and then I look at my map, and I see if anything's appeared, and no, nothing has appeared. There you go. So I've got nothing in here, I can avoid it. Just go round. Another fort? Now this is the one we kind of ravaged when we came back. Yes, it is. Fort Velhammer. Oh. Ah. Wait a minute. I got completely turned around there. Took a wrong turn, didn't I? Yes. This way. Oh, snow buddies. Actually, I think I've got enough snow buddies to last me for, like, ever. What is that burning sound? Is that her? She got some sort of spells active. Am I heading in the right direction now? Yes! This will take us to Dawnstar. Assuming this person isn't horribly... This people...
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
You know... Yeah, I sort of get it. If there are evil Daedra out there, you need to sort of get them. But you guys should, again, the whole fanatic thing. Judge everyone by their actions. Vampires, werewolves, especially werewolves. You should only kill them if they are killers. Just because they have the potential to be killers doesn't make them killers. Otherwise you'd have to kill every human being. And that would make you a mass murderer, wouldn't it? Stepping out of character, one of the things, when I play this without doing Let's Plays, I have to be honest, I cannot wander past a place that is for exploring. I just can't do it. I've got to actually go in. I have to. It bugs me beyond anything I can describe. An armoured Khajiit. Hello.
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off.
Okay.
A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land.
I do like the breathing. I do like the breathing from the wet and cold mod. It really adds to the feeling of them being alive. I will get your amulet back because I am a hero.
We believe the bandits
Apparently.
are part of a group headquartered here.
Here.
Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily.
Wise words.
May your road lead you to warm
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers.
Okay.
I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
No, I judge everyone by their own actions. Although I have to admit, I keep meeting Khajiit who are trying to sell me drugs, so you might want to have words with those people. They're giving you a bad name. Although, to be honest, every time I meet a Breton, I'm thinking of traders. They give us a bad name.
Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land. And so we are forbidden to enter their cities.
That
When
really
they
is...
look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair. But we do our best to ignore them.
It is horribly unfair, actually.
Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both elsewhere and Skyrim.
Right, you see...
I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings.
See, I'm trying to feel sorry for you.
Assad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him.
Alright, but you complain that everyone sees you as thieves and pickpockets, but apparently you've had a dubious history with the law. Oh, hello.
They say that
Traders?
vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant.
No, it's an inn.
It's a curse.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell
Hold of
strutting
yourself.
It's
They're
very
just
dark in here.
dreams. Please tell her, Erandur.
Listen to your friend, Fuki. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
Some weird...
It's the same dream over and over.
I'm getting deja vu about
That's
being
normal.
freaked out by
It's
you.
evil, I tell you.
Hello.
Erandur,
Need a room?
she has a point.
Don't
No,
worry.
Keep
but
telling
do
us
you have any
no one
work?
will follow these dreams,
Take a look at
but
this.
they must be an omen.
Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty litter.
Killed a dragon at sheer point.
trying to help
Dragons. Kill a dragon at sheer point. Unfortunately, not on my way. I will look into it, seeing as apparently
Everyone,
that's
please.
my
I'm doing what I can
job
to
now.
end these nightmares. In the meantime, all I ask is you remain strong and put your trust in Lady Mara.
I will. Thank you.
Don't trust the gods
I work in the
or
mine
Daedra
just like
or
everyone
anything.
else.
Trust
What troubles
yourselves.
you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I
Oh dear.
must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission.
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic.
I will...
I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
Yes, you're hiding something. How can I trust you?
Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable.
I'm supposed to go and help free Kodlak's spirit. Yeah, what would Kodlak want me to do? That's the huge problem here, isn't it? I've already let him down enough, got him killed. Alright, fine.
My Lady Mara will be quite pleased.
Right, the rest of my companions won't.
Nightcaller Temple
A
is
couple
only
hours
a
late,
short
they're going to
walk
think I'm
from
mucking
Dawnstar.
about.
Come, we must hurry.
Right, who's the Daedric Lord of the Mine?
Vermina
I know she
resides
is.
in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
Okay, what does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Yeah, that I believe. Right.
I promise to answer all of...
Let's have a look. Walking Nightmare. Let's have a look, see where this takes us. It's not too far away. Oh, I could go and do Isgramor's tomb first and then... Oh, I've got an entire...
Questions. Follow me.
There's an entire town full of people suffering nightmares. Let's go. Oh, I should have avoided Dawnstar, shouldn't I? I should have gone straight there. Just... We're following you.
Follow me. It's this way.
I am following you. You're moving very slowly. There's a crowd of people.
Feels good to finally have a
Divine
chance to
sake,
help.
Skull. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
Here, call it.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius.
Quite a long time.
I'll have you both executed.
You're the
Unless
Jarl.
you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
I'm gonna sort it out. I am gonna sort it out.
The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him.
Oh, don't be daft.
As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish.
No.
Mark my words. The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight. Talos is with us, and when you fight under a divine's blessing, victory is assured.
God.
Dawnstar
Fanatics.
has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Good grief, what an unpleasant old man.
Dawnstar at a strange time,
Right,
man.
come on.
Everyone in the town is having night.
I don't suppose I could convince you to sort of run a little bit, could I? Rush? How about I run ahead? If I run ahead, would you follow me? No, you will. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It says follow... Actually, I better figure out where I'm going. I need to go... Up here, isn't it? Yes, there we go. Up the tower. I suppose, actually, once we've gone to this tower here, then we can just go down. It's sort of on our way. Oh, where's he? What? Well, it looks like Kerry's horse is pushing him along. Nice. We've got a sheep horse. Or a person horse? What would you... A sheepdog is a dog that herds sheep. We have a horse that herds priests of Mara. I see... Well, these things are always hostile. Oh, I so did not hit that. Oh, no, no, no. Heal me. Oh my god. Kitty. Your friend over here. What? Needs help. Oh, needs help. Whoa, I can't even see them. They hit me with ice. That's the big problem. I get no stamina. Oh god. Tell you what. Life on expert difficulty is a little less pleasant, even with followers. I don't know how many potions I just quaffed, but it was a fair few. Let me tell you that. Restore health. I should probably actually have restore health other ones. What are these? Oh, wrong thing. Potions of health. 35 every 4 seconds, and the restore health. Where is potion of restore health? Type, maybe? Name. Potion of restore health. Ah, potion of restore health. Door. 6 points every 6. They are useless. Right, let's put that on my hotkey so that I actually can heal myself something. Because those things, those restore health and regenerate health, are all pretty useless. Just take one and regenerate slightly faster. Oi, 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 oi. Alright. In here. Fix everyone's nightmares. Carry on. Fix Kodlak. Your follower cannot accompany you here. Why? My follower cannot accompany me.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within.
Do tell.
Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Okay, were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Right.
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
And let me guess, all of them would like to kill us.
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
So, violent and mad.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
I'm afraid of that. Right. Well, we do this, then we carry on to Kodlak.